I've made a few different designs of masks. This one uses a filter pocket, so it's open at the top, and you can put a proper filter in there like that. This is just a piece of kitchen roll, but you can use a proper filter that will do the job. And this is the usual and most common design where the elastic is sewn into the seams, and that's quite a simple design. This one uses separate casings on either side to hold the elastic, which is quite useful because if you're making these for other people, then they have the option of adjusting the elastic to their size so they get a comfortable fit, and then that just hides inside the casing like that. And also when this pulls, actually it gives you a much snugger fit here on the sides across the cheeks, so that's quite a good design. And this is just something I've made using two different coloured fabrics, so you could use either side, and these are washable of course. So to make this one with the pocket, with the filter pocket, I'm going to need two pieces of fabric, which is my lining and my outer fabric. They measure 23 centimeters across and 17 centimeters down. Now I cut these using the selvage edge, as you can see there, which means I only need to fold these down 1 centimeter. But if you're not going to use the selvage edge and you have to cut into the fabric, you'll need to do a double fold to neaten it up and make sure it doesn't fray. But I'm only going to turn these down 1 centimeter, and then I'm going to sew these down. And once I've sewn both of the tops down, what I'll do is put the right sides together and then sew along the bottom to join the two pieces. I've sewn 1 centimeter down from the top on each side, and I've joined the two bits together in the middle. I've also put my folds into my front piece, and I'll show you now here on the lighter piece because it's easier to see what to do. So with your tape measure and your marker pen, you want to measure up 3 centimeters from the sewn seam and mark it, and do the same on this side, 3 centimeters up. Now from that mark you want to measure up 2 centimeters, again on both sides, and again from that mark measure up another 2 centimeters, and from that mark another 2 centimeters, and do the same on this side. So 2 centimeters up from the last mark you made, and another 2 centimeters there. So that tells you where your folds are going to go, and you get a nice even straight line like that. So you want to grab hold of the ends at the marks and just fold up to that second mark there. Like that, and pin that down. And just finger press that, just so you get a nice seam. And then take the next mark and then fold that up to meet the last marking there. And again, just finger press it, give you a nice seam there. So you'll end up with 2 folds there. can probably hear the birds outside. I've got the doors open. It's such a beautiful day and they're making quite a racket actually. So when you folded your pleats, that should give you a total length of 8.5 centimetres from the seam to the end. And obviously if they're not the same size, then adjust the pleats so that they're even, so you get a nice straight side. Now for the elastic, I'm using a 3mm black elastic on this, but you could use also a cord elastic, but don't go any thicker than 3mm. You could go up to 5, but no more than 5, otherwise that would be too thick and uncomfortable around the ears. So I'm using this one, which is 3 centimetres, and I want to measure up 17 centimetres, which is there. I want 2 lots of 17 centimetres. And you want to place those inside your mask here near the bottom. And the other end near the top, so make sure it's not twisted, and then that will go fairly near the top there. So do the same on the other side. Make sure they're placed fairly evenly at the same height, otherwise your mask won't fit properly if they're at different levels. So all you have to do now is just fold them back, the 2 pieces back together, make sure they're level at the top, hold that down. Now all you have to do is to sew a 1 centimetre seam on both sides. Make sure to catch the elastic in there. And once you've sewn the seams down, turn it the right way, turn the mask the right way up and do a top stitch all the way around 3 sides. So here's the finished mask. I sewed down the side seams, turned it the right way around and did a top stitch around the 3 sides. There's the pocket for your filter, and that's it. It only took me about 10 minutes. If it's the first time you're making a mask, it might take you a little bit longer, but once you get used to it, it's very quick. It's a simple project, so I hope you enjoy making them. And let me know how you get on. Comments below, subscribe, share and like. Thank you very much.